50 years.
I call the honourable member Todd McLean.
Mr Speaker, this bill continues the government's focus on ensuring that everybody pays their fair share of tax, whilst at the same time supporting our economy. And I want to thank the Minister Peter Dunn for his work in developing and bringing this bill to the House, because I think it does a number of very important things. Now, and it's also good to see that members opposite saying they're going to support it. It's a long time since I remember them supporting something that's so important to New Zealand that the government's doing, and therefore that's a good thing. Perhaps we're all learning here in this House. Mr Speaker, a couple of things I want to touch on in particular. The first is that Budget 2012 made a number of changes to the way that livestock in New Zealand are valued, and so this bill further supports those changes with provisions to enact that to a greater degree. Tightening of rules for reducing the cost of assets that are used privately by the owners who also seek to gain revenue from them. I think it's very important we have a debate around this, Mr Speaker, and as with the last person that spoke in this debate, I'm sure we will receive a number of submissions in the Select Committee on this very issue. Several GST-related changes, and importantly changes to the time period that entities or individuals are able to claim refunds. Now, the last speaker in the debate, Mr Speaker, said that the government was out of touch, and I want to absolutely tell you that that's not the case. And in this bill there's one change that's coming about that's extremely important to many hard-working New Zealanders, but also extremely important to my electorate in the Te area where we grow kiwi fruit. And of course all members of the House will be as concerned as I am around the effects that the PSA virus is having upon the kiwi fruit industry. Well, this bill will also have rules concerning the tax treatment of certain capital payments and receipts and capital losses in the horticulture industry. It'll clarify those, and these are generally of assistance to the kiwi fruit orchards that are affected by PSA. Now, what does that mean, Mr Speaker? Well, it means actually the kiwi fruit industry some time ago came to government and made a case for the difficulty they would have as they move through dealing with PSA and the tax treatment where there are likely to be losses, where crops are wiped out and they need to reinvest. And I can say to the Minister, I want to thank him for understanding their concerns and listening and bringing this bill that will assist those growers get back on their feet, because it will better align and amortise rules for primary sector businesses with the general depreciation rules as a result of kiwi fruit PSA. So that's a government that's not out of touch. It's a government that's listening and delivering direct assistance to an industry that very much needs that assistance. And to say that this House's thoughts and the government support is with that industry around Te and other parts of New Zealand at the moment, I look forward to their submissions on the bill. Thank you.
I call the honourable member Ian